is great. You know, I've worked really hard for this, and I just want to go out there and help contribute to the team.
Did you watch SportsCenter at all after Thursday? What was it like to see yourself at #1?
After Thursday, I went home. I spent time with my family, and I actually just fell asleep. And my phone was dead. I woke up and I got text messages, people calling me, "You on SportsCenter? You on SportsCenter?" I was like, "Really?" And I cut the TV on and I seen it, and that was that. It was a pretty good sight to see.
Obviously, you can't ask for a much better debut in a Utah uniform than that. I mean, 2 special teams touchdowns, big game-changing scores that this team has really needed. Not only in an Idaho State type game, but obviously, you know, going to need that kind of thing in a Pac-12 performance. How'd you feel about your own performance and the guys blocking for you? Obviously helped.
Well, without those guys, it wouldn't have happened. Without the special teams unit, it wouldn't have happened. So I thank those guys. I told them today, thank you again, because without them, I wouldn't have been able to do what I did. But as far as how I felt about my debut, I think it was pretty good. There are some things I need to work on still on the receiving end. My blocking needs to be a whole lot better, and just becoming a complete receiver and a better teammate than I was the week before. So those are probably the things I need to work on.
Coach talked about how, you know, your conditioning is still sort of rounding into shape. Now you're listed as a starter as well at receiver. It looks like you're going to play a pretty big role. Talk about, you know, trying to get in shape while doing a lot for the team.
Well, you know, you just got to push yourself now. Obviously, they want me in that role, so now I have to push myself to stay there. And if I don't, then the results will change. So I'm going to go out there. I'm going to work as hard as I can. If that means staying after practice or coming in early to run, then that's what I have to do.
Can you talk a little bit more about why it was that you weren't able to get out for summer conditioning? What exactly happened there?
There were just some things that were going on with a math class. Just bad communication with the school and myself. So that was basically it. It wasn't nothing really too big, but I mean, it did set me back about a month or 2. But I mean, ultimately, I made it here, and I'm glad to be here.
Were you expecting to be here for summer conditioning?
Yeah, I was expecting to be here. And so, I mean, I conditioned at home, but it's different in California. So coming to altitude is a whole lot different.
And you conditioned with a couple former Utes out there, right?
Yes, Shaky Smith and Reggie Dunn. So those are my guys right there.
What's the name? I'm sorry. What's the name of the trainer that you guys use out there?
We call him Coach JT. His name is Justin Thomas. Yeah.
What did they teach you about returning, and how did that pay off on Thursday?
Be patient. You have to be patient. A lot of people just want to just go and hit it right now, but you have to be patient. You have to find the right hole. You have to follow your blocking. You know, I played running back when I was younger, so I think the vision part played a lot in that.
I've always felt like returning kicks is something you can do or you can't do. It's like one of those born skills. Do you agree with that? Can you actually make yourself better studying film and I guess practicing it more, or is it just one of those things that you have and Shaky had and Reggie had?
No, I think you can obviously study film and be great at it, but you have to work on it too. Working on it is what's going to get you there. So I really pride myself on special teams. That's just a unit that I really love. Like I said before, it's a unit that doesn't get a lot of attention, but I love it. You can make a big play on special teams, and it can change the whole game.
Another thing about special teams, you perform well on special teams, you get in more on offense, you get in more on defense. Is that something you've experienced throughout your career, and is that what you expected after the strong performance against Idaho State? You thought, all right, this is going to make the coaching staff realize that I'm dangerous with the ball in my hands and I can be more part of the offense?
Well, I basically wanted to go out there and show what I can do. And so whether that was on offense or on special teams, I just wanted to go out there and show the coaches that they brought me here for a good reason. And so I feel like I did a little bit of that. Like I said, I still need to improve, but I felt like for my first Division I game, it was a good start.
And now if teams kick away from you, do you take a little pride in the fact that they're altering their game plan because of what you've done?
Yeah, because now that means if they pooch kick it or if they squib it, now the field position changes. And so now that's less yards that the offense has to go. And so So, I mean, it will be a good thing. I would love for them to kick it to me, but if they don't, then, hey, I mean, we'll just take it where the ball is.
If they kick away from you, who's the second most dangerous guy on this team for them to be kicking to?
I feel like all of our returners have the ability to go the distance, and I honestly, truly believe that. We have great returners, but it all starts with the other 10 guys blocking. So without them, we can't do anything, and that's a great unit.